Hey everybody, welcome back and thank you very much for watching. Before I start this video, I have a fringe, as you may have just noticed. Got my hair cut a couple of days ago and I was desperate for a refresh because I've been so bored of my hair. So I had a fringe cut in and I absolutely love it. I really like it. Put a picture on Instagram and loads of you guys very lovely about it, left me lots of nice comments. So thank you very much for that. I'm glad you were all liking it as well. So this video is going to be my best and worst luxury purchases. I'm not sure if this is a tag at the moment, but I've seen a lot of them about. And I really like these videos. I find them really informative and people seem to give really well-rounded reviews of the items they're discussing. So I thought I would do it too. It was kind of hard to pick out the worst ones, which is good in terms of my shopping skills because I feel like I have no major regrets, but bad for this video because it was a bit tricky. So I think I've got 4 good things and 3 not so good things. Before we start, I also wanted to use this video as an opportunity to share with you a new purchase. I literally have bought this today, so I can't review it yet because it's brand new. But I treated myself to a new handbag this morning by LOEWE, which is just like my fave handbag designer at the moment. And the bag is the Barcelona Style. I was after something that was a little bit smarter than some of the other bags that I have and also something in a lighter colour, and this just ticked all the boxes for me. As soon as I saw it online, I've never actually seen it before, I saw it online earlier in the week and just thought that is the most me bag ever, I love it so much. So yeah, it's kind of rectangular shaped, nice stiff bag, then it has a shoulder strap. This is adjustable so you can wear it crossbody or down the side of the body, I like that a lot, a bit more versatile. And then it has this triangular thing, and that's how you secure the bag, so you slip it through here. But equally, if you're in a rush, you could just sort of drop that down over and it will catch onto the bottom of there and stay secure. And then on the inside it has 3 compartments, a centre compartment and 2 larger ones, and it's just an absolutely beautiful bag. The leather feels gorgeous. It is a smooth leather, so I'm going to keep you all updated on how durable it is and see if it marks or not, but it isn't super soft, it's kind of quite tough leather, so that should mean it's a little bit more durable and doesn't mark. It's just, I love it, the detailing, like the stitches and everything. So I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with this bag. I love it so much. I love how it's kind of subtle but still looks very luxurious and very chic. I just feel like it's super me and I'm very excited to style it up with lots of different things. You'll definitely be seeing lots more of this one. So let's get into the best and the worst, and sticking with LOEWE, we're going to start with one of my best designer purchases, which is the puzzle bag. I bought this in February. This is the smaller size, it also comes in a larger size, and it's one of the best bags I've ever bought and I cannot recommend this enough. I think it's a perfect designer bag in that it looks great, it's a great piece of design, it is very luxurious looking, but it's also easy to use. Some of the other ones I have are just like, they feel too much like you can't use them for every single day, whereas this I throw on my shoulder nearly every single day. Absolutely pack it full with stuff. It doesn't lose its shape, it doesn't mark, the leather doesn't mark. I've even packed it in a suitcase and it just bounces back to this shape again. It's super durable and that's really important when you spend this kind of money. This is definitely the kind of bag that cost per wear wise you are going to get that really low because you can just use it every single day. Yeah, I love it. I think design wise it's one of the nicest bags I've ever seen. I really think it's just a beautiful bag. So yeah, it's just a bit of an all-round. This looks great but it's also very usable, so feels like a great investment. So moving on to a negative one but sticking with bags, I have a Celine bag here that I don't think you guys will have ever seen before. I've had this for about 4 years, and when I saw it in the shop, I bought it in Harvey Nichols in Leeds, I instantly was just like, oh my gosh, I love this bag so much, it's so me, it's beautiful. I still feel that about it. It's still one of my favourite bags that I own in terms of its looks and its design, but it just falls short on its durability and how it is worn over the years. I am completely guilty of this because I pack too much stuff in it. If I have a big handbag, generally I'm going to try and fill it with loads of stuff for some reason. So this one, it was mostly carrying my DSLR camera around that has caused the damage, I think, because of the shape of it with the lens on and things. But as you can see, it's kind of sagging loads, and when I have it on my shoulder it sags and just looks a bit scruffy. But yeah, so it fastens with this little silver chain here which you pull through. Then it's got 3 compartments, 2 big ones and 1 middle zipped one. A shoulder strap, so not adjustable, so it just sits on your shoulder, but it's a really nice length, and then the hardware is all silver. It is absolutely beautiful. I've never seen this bag before or since. I don't know what the bag is called. It must have just been something that was just that one season. And it's stunning. It's also scuffed quite a little bit though, sadly. I don't mind how that looks. I do like the look of really worn in leather, but yeah, durability wise it isn't the best to say how expensive Celine bags are as well. Going back to positives and sticking with handbags, I have another bag that I don't think you guys have ever seen before. Actually, I'm sure you've never seen it before. This is not my favourite bag in terms of how it looks at all. I actually don't really like how it looks anymore in terms of how it goes with outfits or anything like that. It's not a great styling piece, but it is by far the most practical, usable, durable, incredible bag I've ever owned. It's from Prada. I've had this for about 5 years now. It's just an absolute sack of a bag, which is what I don't like about it, because it's a bit, doesn't really bring much to an outfit. It's not got much going on. It looks fine with every single outfit you put it in. Like, it looks good with everything, but doesn't make it look better, if that makes sense. But this bag has been with me through uni and everything like that. I used to carry this to uni with a laptop, a textbook, folder, all that kind of stuff in, and it can carry so much. It's never broken. I've never had to repair it in any way whatsoever. It's so durable. The leather looks exactly the way it did the day I bought it. It's just an incredibly just easy to use bag. It's a thrower on it. I use this at least once a week if I'm going out with my laptop, if I want to take my big camera with me, anything like that. It goes in this bag and the shape's not affected by it, nothing. So yeah, although it's not my favourite for how it looks, for the practical sense of it and for the fact that you're spending a lot of money on something, you want to be able to use it and use it regularly, this gets a massive, massive thumbs up for that. It's just been an incredible bag. I've never owned another bag from Prada before or since, but if this one is anything to go by, then their quality is impressive, because this has been incredible. So back to the negatives. This one is a more general one. These are a pair of Saint Laurent boots. Bought these in a sale quite a few years ago, but the reason these are negative is this flipping heel. 120 heels absolutely kill me. These are the only pair of shoes that I now have left with a 120 heel. I sold all the others. The other two I had were the Louboutin Pigalle and the Jimmy Choo Anouk. This heel height, I just can't bear to part with these basically, which is why I've still got them, which is ridiculous because I never wear them, because this heel height is an absolute killer. Hurts my knees, hurts my back, hurts my feet, can't walk in it basically. I look like an idiot when I try and wear them. Yeah, definitely gone are the days where I fall for stuff just for how it looks, and now I think much more about practicalness. Practicality is the word, isn't it? And how much I'm actually going to be able to wear it. On to a positive, we have a piece of clothing, which is the only piece of clothing in this video. Mostly I invest in shoes and handbags and then like to keep my clothing high street or high-end high street. But last winter I bought this blazer from ISABEL MARANT Etoile, and it has been just an incredible purchase. I've worn this so much, it looks great with everything. The quality is incredible. It's a wool tweed blazer and it hasn't bobbled hardly at all, and as I said, I've worn this a lot and even carried bags with chain straps as well with it, and it has stood against them all and is still looking absolutely great. So yeah, the quality is wonderful. For autumn winter stuff, I'm always willing to invest a little bit more in jackets and coats because we get to wear them for a really good portion of the year as well. And I'm 100% on the lookout for another wool blazer by ISABEL MARANT this time round. I do have another one, a yellow one, and I absolutely love that as well. The quality of these jackets is really, really impressive, and I feel like they're 100% worth the higher price tag, and I have no regrets whatsoever in spending that kind of money on something, which is unusual for me with clothing as well. On to the last negative piece. So when I was trying to pick things, I was thinking to myself, aside from any 120 heels, what have been the most uncomfortable shoes ever? And these were they. These are, I don't know what they're called, but they're Acne, and they're a few seasons ago when they did the bamboo heels. I bought these in Stockholm, full price. A lot of the shoes I own I bought in sales, so buying full price designer shoes is always very steep, and I regret buying these so much because no shoes have damaged my feet as much as these did. So on paper these should be kind of comfortable because they've got a block heel, it's not too high. I wore these last fashion week in September and they have gave me the worst blisters I've ever had. Never before has a shoe caused me so many problems. They just gave me the most killer blisters, and it was all down to the label in the sole inside the shoe, which folded a little bit, and just rubbed both of my feet, did it on both of the shoes. And the blister was so bad it then made me walk funny, and I then messed up my ankle, and I'd driven down to London, but because my ankle was in such a mess, I couldn't drive back. So my mum had to get the train down to London to drive me in my car back up north. So these shoes get a massive thumbs down because they just caused huge problems and huge inconveniences for lots of people. On to the final positive piece. I think that you will all be expecting to see these within this video. It is my Gucci loafers, without a doubt the best pair of designer shoes I have ever bought, the most comfortable pair of designer shoes I've ever bought. I get so many questions about these and their specific slingback style. I was just really lucky to find them. I had never seen them online. I happened to find them in Singapore in the Gucci shop there, and I've never seen them since either. So I was definitely lucky in finding these. I do also have a closed back version and they are equally comfortable, so do invest if you can, and they do them without the slingback, just the slip-on ones too. They're an incredible shoe. They are just the best shoe ever, basically. They are so comfortable. I wear these literally, I mean, for ages I wore them every single day, but now I wear them at least twice a week, I would say. I try to kind of wean myself off them just a little bit. But they're a very it shoe at the moment, but for me, these are just going to be a wardrobe staple. Such a classic piece. It doesn't really matter that it's in at the moment because these never actually go out of date. Loafers don't ever go out of date. So don't be put off by the fact that they're everywhere at the moment, because you can definitely wear these for season after season and they won't look dated at all. And I just can't recommend them enough. They look great with everything as well. They're just an incredible, incredible piece. And the slingback ones in particular do look absolutely great, but so do the others. I'm looking at these actually thinking I need to get them rehealed, which just shows you how much I've worn these beloved shoes. Okay, that was everything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I think I've shown you a couple of things like the Celine bag and the Prada bag that you actually haven't seen before either, which is quite good, whereas obviously things like those Gucci loafers you've seen 1,000 times. They're in every single video without fail, they come up somewhere. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed it, I hope you found it somewhat informative. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.